Hey guys, what's going on? This is Campo. Hope you guys are having a good day. It just so turned out that I was in charge of the boss fights in Alliance War for the last two wars. I'm normally not the boss killer, but they were really good matchups for me, and I happened to be the only one around at the time. So I kind of wanted to take the opportunity to show you some of these fights. The first one was against a 5-star Mephisto, who you normally don't see as boss because with the prevalence of Blade, he doesn't necessarily make the best boss anymore. But as you can see here with Void, Void just absolutely destroys him. And aside from getting comboed at the very beginning, I'm not sure what happened there. The fight is already completely in control because the two first debuffs, the Intimidating Presence debuffs that I acquired, were those Petrify, the little swirly ones, which stop all power gain from power gain sources and also all regeneration. Add to that Void is immune to Incinerate. The aura of Incineration basically does nothing, and you'll notice that the two sources of power that I'm basically negating right now is, first of all, Mystic Dispersion. So swiping back and using Dexterity really has no issue at all, as well as the power gain that he would get from the aura of Incineration. So at this point, basically you just have to hit into him, bait the specials, which are very easy to bait, and even in that case, the regeneration, nothing happens with it because, you know, again, we have Fear of the Void up right now, which means no regen. One interesting thing to note is that he becomes indestructible when his regen starts, so he will not be ticking for damage or reverse the regen, but it doesn't really matter. The fact that you cancel the regen and, you know, he's got class advantage and he's ticking for damage over time the whole time, really makes for a pretty easy fight. So that marks the end of the first boss fight, and unfortunately we did end up losing that war. But next I'd like to go to another boss fight. I actually went in with Void here thinking that I would have a good shot against Magik, and something was wrong with my touchscreen. Actually, you'll see it a couple times in this fight as well. Where basically I was holding block and somehow in the middle of a combo Magik was able to break the block, and that occasionally I think what happens when you're playing this game is, like, if you have too many apps open or the app has been open for too long, as you can see right there, that's what I was talking about. I definitely was holding block, and then she got through it somehow. Fortunately, between Limbo and some other things, we got the fight under control right now. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of sidetrack for a second that some of our Blades, who are normally boss killers, actually died on the lines in the middle of this war. So I thought I would kind of be a hero, which normally, as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not like the big boss killer, but I thought I would have a pretty good matchup, Magik versus Magik. And there again, my block is being broken. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but you know, it's very easy to intercept and just kind of keep the power lock going here. And at this point, I just keep the combo going all the way to the end of the fight, and it makes for a pretty boring fight, but this is Magik for you guys. Just keep the power locked down and have a really good time. So anyway, to talk a little bit about the touchscreen issues, you know, a lot of people complain like parry's broken or the controls are unresponsive, and I think when things like that happen, it actually is a little bit less to do with Kabam and like the updates and things like that, but it has to do a little bit more with like your own personal device, or maybe your touch screen is dirty, or you know, maybe your battery is low and you're not getting enough power to your phone or something. So anytime something like that happens, I'm usually not you know, gonna at first like blame the game and the developers. I think it has a little bit more to do with like maybe you need to reset your phone or close out the app or reload the app or something like that. But either way, it did cost me a kill because I was pretty confident going in with Void that I could, you know, cancel out her regen from Limbo and kill her with damage over time and have a pretty good time, stop Mystic Dispersion with Void, and he ended up dying because I wasn't able to block. But fortunately, with Magik here, I had a very good run and was able to get the boss down, and even though I don't have Blade, was able to make it happen. So anyway, thanks for checking out these videos. I wanted to show you some Alliance War gameplay. Not much else to say about it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you later.